Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.tv.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is the Network News for Monday, February the 27th, 2023. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines, small group of protesters oppose British families' reparations gesture. Groundbreaking ceremony for Hang Chang Group hotel project marred by protest. And Grenada's Jefferson Ramirez secures American Idol golden ticket. And then around the globe, in the region, Barbados to export packaged sugar to United States. And in international news, U.S. agency says COVID likely emerged from China lab leak. Coming up in sports, Grenada's female volleyball team places second, and Grenada and Barbados draw in all three international friendlies. Details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Outside the Grenada Trade Center, a group of concerned citizens made their voices heard as they opposed the reparations gesture as just a drop in the bucket. Christina John reports.
BBC reporter Laura Trevelyan and family are presently on the inside of the Grenada Trade Center Annex, where a reparation forum is being held by the Grenada Reparation Commission in collaboration with the University of the West Indies Open Campus. The Trevelyans are here to offer what they say is a public apology for the atrocities caused by their families who owned plantations in Grenada in the 19th century and enslaved more than 1,000 Africans on 5 sugar estates. They will also make a presentation of £100,000 to establish an education fund to the University of the West Indies Open Campus, Grenada. While this is happening as a positive for some, others oppose the move, saying it should be more than just a £100,000 payoff.
It's more than money we need. We are worth more than this. The many expressions of dissatisfaction displayed on placards by descendants of African slaves who say the shackles and chains may not be visible, but it's still on the minds of the people.
And I here today, show in solidarity of iron and not hustle. It's just a drop in the bucket, and even though you look in the bucket, you cannot see the drop. You know, it's way more than that. It's way more than money. You know, because 6 plantation having over 1,000 slaves. You know, of our forefathers, and then you still get reparation. So the amount of money that you owe, what then? The equivalent to no. You're talking about trillions of dollars. If you want to set something sustainable for INI people, let's start with institution. Let's start with institution where we can change that mindset of what they had imposed upon INI people. You know, so we are talking more than just that physical money. You retard an entire nation of people.
Ras Ruan from the House of the Nyabingi Lamode St. Patrick says there needs to be a shift in the mindset of the people and the education of the young people on their true history.
Basically, as the education system, it just benefits the slave master and it benefits the British Empire. Because when you look into the education system here in Grenada, it don't allow INI to reach the truth potential. They have INI thinking on our left side of our brain where we are not creators. We are not creating in this education system. So therefore we have to change that. INI have to change that where INI people can bring out their true creativity through their true identity of African, and knowing who they are, will be able to have them, you know, rise to that true potential.
Rastakari is advocating for the return of resources taken away from black people.
We want to be able to get our media folks to do more programming in terms of African history, in terms of bringing it to the youths, because the struggle the youths have to take it. We are elders here, most of us here are elders, and it's the young warriors, because believe me, it's about warfare. You know, we came here in this predicament because of the warfare on our ancestors, and it seems as though it's going to be warfare to get our reparation, which is a debt owed. Same way, the establishment got all what they have by illegal means, and it's supposed to be confiscated. Simple. So that
Christelina John, GBN News.
Beverly Telesford visited the Livre Boardwalk on Wednesday and recorded some notable changes in the area.
We are here in the vicinity of the Livre Boardwalk in St. Patrick. The boardwalk once served as an attraction for tourists and locals alike. But now, as you can see, it is almost submerged underwater. Residents in the area say in recent times, the water levels have been rising drastically. What once served as the walkway has now become a part of the pond. Our news team had to access the area using the sidelines and equipped with boots. Residents in the area have expressed concerns with an ecotourism project within Grenada's only Ramsar site. An intergovernmental environmental treaty, the Wetlands Convention, was established by UNESCO in Ramsar, Iran on February 2nd, 1971 and entered into force on December 21st, 1975. Due to its international importance, the Livre Wetlands was selected as Grenada's only Ramsar site in May 2012. One of the unique features of Livre Wetlands National Park is the pond, which is a tourist attraction due to the diverse species of birds and other animals that live there. The ecotourism project includes a boardwalk and lookout, but in recent months, the boardwalk has been slowly sinking into the pond due to rising water levels, a direct result of the rainy season. A resident told GBN the people in the area surrounding the pond have been at a disadvantage since the rise of water levels.
Well, the situation not happening to the boardwalk over the past months and thing, because of the heavy period of rainfall and thing. The pond is over full, so the water was not able to run through. So that is the cause for the flooding, like for the boardwalk to cover. And for that to happen, for that to really, you have to open the pond down by the lake, down on the beach, where you need to open by the bridge, open that area, so the water will run out, and then the boardwalk will be free and stuff. And the tourists come in and they can go and look to overside the lake. Well, the locals and all, they can't even get a chance to do it. So of the water and things. You normally have a trail right along the lake, and then people can't pass because the trail covered with water as well. So
residents say this is not the first time the area has been flooded, but so far it's the worst. In the past, water pooled because the water outlet was blocked by sand, which naturally burst and the water was released into the sea. However, this time, the sand piled up very high and the flow seems to be slow. Workers at the Livera beach say the raised water levels have forced them to move the bridges from the sitting area. The stagnant water has created a stench and has become a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Reporting from the Livera Boardwalk in St. Patrick, I am Beverly Telesford.
This is news at 7. Coming up, gold for the man with the golden voice. Grenada's Jefferson Ramirez secures American Idol golden ticket. Stay with us.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can back my side. I can take the long road. 'Cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Rise up. Together there's no limit to what we can do. Rise up. With no wings, fly. Rise up. And we're so high, enjoy the view.
This is Ariza, your financial freedom, your future.
Grenada, I don't know what flow giving out. $30,000 in cash and prizes. Unlimited talk. Free WhatsApp and social media. Up to 90% off on smartphones. So you're getting more savings, more value, and more speed on the best telecommunication network on the island. And all you have to do, top up as low as $5, sign up for postpaid and our broadband, switch up to our beautiful network, pay your bills on time, activate a combo plan, and bundle your services to save more and win more. So visit us in stores today to be a part of our More Fun More promotion with Flow.
The thing is more with Flow now, you really know. All these deals make you save more, get more.
Do you know, when you play the games of the National Lotteries Authority, you are supporting sports, culture, and nation building in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Macnic?
Hi, I am Junior Murray, cricket coach, sports enthusiast, and a former West Indies cricketer. I endorse the games of the NLA 100%. For the past 40 years, the NLA has been funding many sporting activities, including competition for schools and clubs, and for athletes to participate in overseas tournaments such as the Carifta Games and regional cricket tournaments. For those reasons, I play the game of the NLA. Even if I do not win, I know Grenada always wins.
Yes, when you play all the games, the NLA in turn supports sports, culture, and nation-building activities throughout the Tri-Island state.
Somebody call Waggy me call. This is madness, total madness. Sunday, March 5th from 5 p.m. The National Stadium comes alive as Megaforce Promotion presents its first big event for 2023. March Madness Mega Bingo. And you can win a whopping $100,000 in cash.
Wait, is $100,000 you just said it?
Yes, $100K in cash could be yours. Tickets are $60 for one or $100 for two. You gotta be mad to miss that. Remember, Sunday, March 5th, National Stadium. Get ready for March Madness Mega Bingo. This is madness, total madness.
Narayan's Evening School, now registering children ages 6 to 9 interested in upgrading their skills in reading, listening, spelling, writing, speech, and mathematics. Narayan's Evening School classes run Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Narayan's Evening School, Tempe St. George. For more information, call telephone number 232-0836. Narayan's Evening School. Register now. Limited spaces available.
Pump It Up is back. Co-op Bank's Pump It Up Family Fun Walk will be back with a bang in 2023. Get ready to hit the road again for more fun, more smiles, more laughter, and lots of prizes. Join us in Carriacou on Sunday, March 26th at 4 p.m. as we pump it up from the Harveyvale playing field to the Hillsborough playing field. Then on Sunday, April 23rd at 4 p.m., we will make our way to the Grenada National Stadium from Montrouge playing field. Register today at any of our retail banking units with a minimum contribution of $10 to secure your package while stocks last. All contributions collected will go directly to the fund for the re-establishment of the Carlton Home. Come out in your numbers on the journey towards a healthy lifestyle and show your support for this worthy cause.
Welcome home, Grenada, after 10 years.
Hey, Grenada, this is Pastor Donnie McClurkin, and get this, I am coming to the land of spice.
The multi-award-winning Pastor Donnie McClurkin is back live at the Grenada National Stadium for one night of praise and worship, where your hearts will be lifted heavenward, joined by some of Grenada's finest gospel talent, Lexton Mitchell, Edson Mitchell, Ajabu, Spice Worship Ministry, Nicole Fletcher Newton and Company, Touch of Grace, and the PBC Choir. Tickets are on sale now, $50, and can be found at all major ticket outlets and at your local churches. Don't miss this unique experience with classic songs like Stand, We Fall Down, Caribbean Medley, Great Is Your Mercy, and many more. Friday, 7th April 2023 at 7 p.m.
Got my mind made up, and I won't turn back, because I want to see my Jesus someday.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Start the new year right with extra cash when you take your next Quartz Ready Cash loan. Get $100 Quartz Cash with your $5,000 loan and double the rewards with your next loan of $8,000 or over. Get your loan now and pay nothing down and get 30 days to make your first installment. Plus, hassle-free service, flexible payment terms, and 24-hour approval. All you need to apply is your ID, proof of address, payslip, references, and a job letter. Let's ring in the new year with some extra cash from Quartz Ready Cash. Conditions apply. Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell saw no trouble in implementing a bi-monthly salary payment system when he appealed to the electorate ahead of the June 23rd general elections in 2022. And less than 1 year later, he continues to champion this new measure and seek buy-in from all stakeholders. His efforts are about to bear fruit, with April 15th, 2023 targeted for implementation within the public service. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, said consultations with stakeholders will continue.
The idea, of course, is to go into further details with the public servants, with the employees of government and so on. So we will do some focus groups with the teachers, the police, prison officers and so on. And sort of try to drill down in terms of the engagement at that level. I must say that the consultations or engagement so far has been quite useful for us, quite productive in the sense that we got quite a bit of feedback that we have been using to sort of refine the policy that government basically gave. So with the banks and credit unions and so on, what they articulated to us is that, in fact, some of them started since the announcement was made last year in terms of ensuring that the systems could accommodate the twice monthly payments. So that is a positive for us in terms of being able to implement by the date, although we understand it's going to take a bit of work as they would need to have some tweak to the system.
Mr. Sylvester said that employees' payment arrangements with financial institutions will not be affected.
If you have an arrangement with the bank that says that you pay by the end of the month, that would not change unless you have a new arrangement with the bank. So what would happen is that the salary will, the half monthly salary will go in first. The bank will more than likely put a hold on the portion, half of that will go towards the loan or the mortgage or whatever the case may be. And then when the second payment is made, they will basically do the same thing and then swipe that against your loan or your mortgage payment or whatever the case may be. So in that context, you're not affected in any way as an employee that has a monthly payment or engagement with the bank. Now, once the twice monthly payment is implemented, you can then go to a bank and enter into a new agreement that speaks to your loan being paid in full every 2 weeks, in other words, twice per month.
He spoke about the reasons behind government's policy on bi-monthly salary payment.
One of the things that came back in terms of the feedback is the impact on the persons who are less less fortunate, so some of the lower paid workers, and how that will impact on their spending and the impact it will have on them in terms of being able to meet their commitments. And one of the things that was stressed, of course, is the need for financial education, financial literacy, to help people to better manage their monies. What the policy, as articulated by the government, will do, in a sense, is basically to make cash more available to persons in a faster basis. So instead of having to wait a whole month for your pay, you get your pay twice per month. And what it does as well is support economic activity within the country, which will basically ensure that the country can grow and grow faster and so on.
And Grenada's Jefferson Ramirez is going to Hollywood. The young artist, singer, and songwriter was successful in his American Idol audition on Sunday night, securing a golden ticket from the judges. This was the second week of auditions for season 21 of the competition. The entire audition wasn't broadcast on television. However, the snippet of the moment he was selected was sent to our news desk.
I'm from the island of Grenada, down in the Caribbean. This is kind of like history for me and my country because I'm the first Grenadian to touch the stage.
International flavor. We are making an impression on our 21st birthday around the world. Just try a little. You're going to.
Jefferson recently began visiting Nashville to pursue his musical career. This past year, he's seen being dividing his time between Grenada and Tennessee. He's performed at music festivals at home and in the U.S. And motivational speakers from different career backgrounds provided edifying words of upliftment to participants of the Little Mr. and Miss Grenada pageant. The event was launched on Saturday, and Christina John attended and filed this report.
The official launch of the Little Mr. and Miss Grenada pageant was held on Saturday with a Kids Career Day forum at the Grenada Trade Center. People from different career backgrounds were invited as motivational speakers for the young participants. Principal of the St. David RC School, Ms. Nicole Batiste, admonished the participants to aim high, dream big, and always have a plan, reminding them that education is one of the most important elements in achieving success.
The road for success does not happen overnight. Whether they are large or whether they are small. But whatever you do, your everyday actions, your activities, determine your success. Your success comes when you are persistent and with hard work combined, you are going to be successful. So when we look at success, we define it as the satisfaction one gets after you accomplish your goals. Go there, and as you grow and you mature, remember to plan, set your goals, manage your time well, and be a disciplined boy and a disciplined girl.
Success is the achievement one gets from working hard. Nicole Francis James, or Pinky Fabulous as she is better known, speaking in her capacity as a parent, explained that there are positive sides to getting one's child involved in activities such as this pageant, contrary to popular belief that they are being exposed to early. The female entertainer who recently returned from performing in Trinidad told parents they have their role to play.
But just take that time out to get involved in your children's life, just to ask them, how was your day at school? If you see the kids are behaving different, take the time out to find out what's going on in their life. Be their best friend. Be involved. You should be your kids' #1 motivator. They should be comfortable enough to come to you when they're uncomfortable with a situation.
Nurse Adele Fraser, representing the Ministry of Health, spoke on having a passion for something which can get you far in your life's journey.
That word passion, when you have a passion for something, it takes you very, very, very far. I must continue to say, you have to love what you do. If you do not love what you do, it makes no sense. You will not get that satisfaction out of what you do. Right?
Also present was multi-talented entrepreneur and former Miss Caribbean International, Lexan Medford Fletcher.
Important to have your ideas. You write down all your ideas. Don't be afraid, even though at this stage in your life, get a little book and write down the things that you would love to do in 10 years, in 15 years, whatever it is. You might write down today, Zion, I want to meet Karani James on the track. You never know. But have these dreams and don't give up on them.
Chrislina John, GBN News.
Staff and students commemorated Black History Month and recognized African Awareness Day. It's time to take a peek through the GBN Eyesore lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com. Call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
It was African Dress Day today for the staff and students of the Bonaire Government School in commemoration of Black History Month, along with today being recognized as African Awareness Day worldwide. February is Black History Month, honoring the histories, cultures, and contributions that people of African and Caribbean descent have made in their communities. It also serves to acknowledge and remember past injustices and the ongoing struggle Black people face every day, trying to achieve belonging and equity in their lives and careers. Teachers and their pupils are photographed in their beautiful African wear as they proudly celebrate African Awareness Day. Send us your own photos and videos via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
And still ahead, we'll talk about the regularization of teachers. Stay with us.
You ate well, drank and indulged, laughed and had so much fun for the festive season. But now it's time. It's time for some serious detox business at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. Start the year right with your health as a priority. Cleanse and flush your blood, liver, and kidneys with quality herbs and supplements. Purchase one of our detox combo packs starting from $100. Purchase a full body detox pack starting from $500. Get 10% off on colonic irrigation. Get a chance to win a free colonic irrigation treatment and product coupons with every purchase. We are located in Grandin, minutes before the Food Fair Shopping Center, immediately opposite the old Capital Bank building in the Regency Commercial Suites. Give us a call at 231-6642 or 418-7115 or visit nirvana.gd for more info. It's time for some serious detox business at Nirvana Detox Center and Natural Health Store. We know real body care. This offer is valid until March 31st, 2023. Terms and conditions apply.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. When it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Stasia Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Stasia Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Stasia Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 440-1500 or visit any of our 3 locations. Stasia Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and family services. We are here to take care of you.
convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
I want you folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily Pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play Pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money day.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Welcome back. The President General of the Grenada Union of Teachers, GUT, Jude Bartholomew, says the fight for regularization and upgrades for temporary teachers will be high on the agenda once he's re-elected back into office for another 2-year term. My colleague Nisha Paul has more.
Coming up unopposed to lead the GUT in the elections carded for March 8th, Jude Bartholomew says although teachers are committed to the call of duty, regularization continues to be a burning issue.
As where the teachers are unsettled, they are very much unhappy. The Prime Minister did say want to regularize across the public service, but if we find it's taking too long, that's when we're going to really take up action, and the NDC administration are going to really and truly feel the weight of the Grenada Union of Teachers for regularization.
The ruling National Democratic Congress of Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell campaigned on a promise to regularize temporary workers within the public service. The government, which has made good on promises to pay docked salaries and pensions, has however cited potential fiscal implications on the future of pension payments if mass regularization is undertaken without addressing the outstanding issue of pension reform. Bartholomew is concerned that resolving the pension reform issue will take a considerable amount of time.
Pension reform is on its early stage. We haven't really heard anything else. That is our concern, the length of time that would take. And we have already said to the Minister for Education and the government of Grenada, we think that the situation with teaching is very dynamic and special, and we should have the teachers really and truly in a prominent status, because there are a lot of teachers who are there, they're in a prominent spaces, not to say that they are squatting. In fact, we went further to say to the government and the Ministry of Education, we don't think that the government have to give themselves all that sort of pressure to regularize everybody at the same time, and probably that is the problem.
Bartholomew contends that there are other ways for the government to deal with the outstanding matters.
There was a 106 list since with the previous Minister of Education, and he was vetted and everything, and he sits in DPAD, and that's why the teachers are frustrated. And I can tell you, behind the scene, even if pension have been paid and the dock salary and such, for those teachers who are temporary, they are crying out and they are hurting, and so there is some disgruntled there. And so we have to fight, and we'll continue to fight and to see what is happening. And if the government is not taking movement on that, it means as the duty, we have to do what is taken, some form of action to really and truly try to see how we could get our teachers regularized.
In March 2021, Bartholomew stepped up from the role of GUT's first vice president to the major role of president, expressing hope to end contract work among teachers and, by extension, public workers via the regularization process. For GBN News, I'm Nisha Paul.
And stay with us. We'll have the sports report for you next.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The following is a paid broadcast. The views expressed are those of the speaker and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
Since every ministry is given in the budget allowances which include local and international travel, the extra chivalry amount of monies exceeding $2,000 per minister is unconstitutional. It should be repealed and be given to the senior citizen and children. The administration reduced the allowances of the senior citizen by 30% and tried to increase their salary by 15%. I therefore gather that the administration is telling our seniors, starve to death.
The proceeding was a paid broadcast. The views expressed were those of the speaker and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
WeatherGuard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Carriacou Pool and Pet Supplies, located opposite the bus terminal in Hillsborough, provides you with all your pool and pets needs. We offer the following products: dogs and puppy food, animal accessories such as toys, clippers, collars, cat litter, dewormer, animal vitamins, insecticide, plant food, and all your pooling equipment from start to finish. We also offer the following services: cleaning and treating of pools weekly or fortnightly, pump repairs, pool estimations and repairs. We're open from Monday to Friday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We can be contacted at 443-6575 or visit our Facebook page, Carriacou Pool and Pet Supplies.
I'm a winner, you are winner, we are winners, winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one later ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch. In stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
And good evening from sports fans. Let's take a look at what's been happening in the world of sports, especially in volleyball, football, and cricket. We'll start off in volleyball. So Grenada's female volleyball team finished second in the final of the Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association's Senior Beach Volleyball Tournament. Grenada lost to St. Lucia on Saturday. But Thornia Mitchell and Renisha Stafford were among a 4-member team from Grenada and St. Lucia for the tournament. The men's team, comprised of Darren Oxford and Isaac Nelson, also put on a commendable performance. Grenada and Barbados football teams ended their match on Saturday evening at a 2-2 draw in the team's third international friendly at the Cranny James Athletic Stadium. Last Wednesday, the teams came up against each other at the Fond playing field, drawing 1-1. The second match, played at the stadium on Friday, ended in another draw, this time 2-2. And Sunday's match yielded the same results. Anthony Modeste, coach of the national senior men's team, described the matches as exciting.
Much match needed practices. We have been training by ourselves without getting any match practice, and it's something we wanted. We got it. We know where the players are. We know what we have to do to get them to the level we want them to get to. It was exciting games. You could have seen the hunger in both teams. When one scored, the other one got in, and the whole character of the players.
Scoring for the Spice Boys was Joshua Isaac.
It was a very intense game. As you can see, they scored first and we came back with the equalizer. And my job was to come and bring home the game. I came and I scored. Unfortunately, they came back and equalized later on. And that's just the game. We are working hard. These games are just friendly games, which will lead upon to USA game, which we are looking forward to and making our home nation proud.
The Grenada head coach believes that the team is now in a better position and is looking forward to the next international friendly, which will be against St. Lucia on March the 3rd. And St. Jago's Jamora Alves captured her second gold medal at the Big East Indoor Track and Field Championships. The Grenada-born Alves won the shot put with a winning toss of a 14.02 meters. And finally, in Test match cricket, Test cricket returns to South Africa with a 2-match series against West Indies starting tomorrow. South Africa returned from the 3-match tour of Australia with just 1 draw and 2 losses to their name, while West Indies have been on an upward incline in red ball cricket. After nearly a decade of searching, West Indies may have found a partner to Craig Brathwaite at the top of the order. Tajnarine Chandapal, son of the iconic Shivnarine, scored a historic double ton in the first test against Zimbabwe. He finished 207 not out, and alongside the skipper's 182, helped set up a declaration of 447 in the first innings. The match ended in a draw due to poor weather in the first 2 days, but Chandapal played with some serious class and style. The So despite being dismissed for 36 in the second test, it looks as though West Indies may have a genuine opening partnership on their hands for their tour of South Africa. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports today. And now we'll take a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. The 2023 sugar harvest is underway in Barbados, and one of the targets looked forward to is the exporting of packaged sugar to the United States.
The lone operating sugar factory, Portville, is ready.
We completed a major boiler retubing exercise. The systems within the factory have been tested successfully. The factory will conduct a steam trial today. Normally we conduct steam trials to make sure that all the pressure on the tubes in the boiler, etc., can withstand the consistency that is required. The factory is projected to produce 5,229 tons of sugar and 7,100 tons of molasses in 2023.
He says the Barbados Agricultural Management Company is exporting sugar to regional and international markets.
So we've done exports to Trinidad and to St. Lucia, and now we're getting into the U.S. market. 22 tons of packaged sugar has been exported to the USA. That shipment left on February 10th, and we will do another shipment in March.
Barbados is no longer exporting sugar in bulk, but rather packaging and branding its product. Crystal Hoyt, CBC News.
A U.S. agency says COVID likely emerged from a China lab leak. The U.S. Department of Energy now says the coronavirus pandemic likely arose from a Chinese laboratory leak, although the White House maintained Sunday that American intelligence remained divided on the issue.
Well, Savannah, we're now nearly 3 years on from the start of the pandemic, and there are still more questions than answers when it comes to the origins of COVID-19. But this new report suggests that it actually did come from a lab in Wuhan, China, that so-called lab leak theory. That's what two sources with direct knowledge of the report told NBC News. The sources said that according to this classified report, the Department of Energy has now concluded with low confidence where coronavirus originated. One source cautioning that this is not being viewed as hugely significant because of disagreements among different intelligence agencies. The source told NBC News that key lawmakers on the House and Senate Intelligence Committees were actually briefed on this report more than a month ago. China is also weighing in overnight, saying that officials should stop, quote, hyping up the lab leak theory and politicizing the origin tracing process.
Rishi Sunak and EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen hail a decisive breakthrough as they agree to new post-Brexit trade arrangements for Northern Ireland. The European Commission President said the EU and the UK were both committed to finding a practical solution, as a new post-Brexit trade arrangement for Northern Ireland was announced in Windsor.
Back in step. After years of arguing over the status of Northern Ireland, today the Prime Minister and the President of the European Commission are claiming they've worked out a deal to fix the problem, and the deal has a name.
I'm pleased to report that we have now made a decisive breakthrough. Together, we have changed the original protocol and are today announcing the new Windsor framework. Today's agreement delivers smooth-flowing trade within the whole United Kingdom, protects Northern Ireland's place in our union, and safeguards sovereignty for the people of Northern Ireland.
The new Windsor framework is here to benefit people in Northern Ireland
and support all communities celebrating peace on the island of Ireland. And this is why I believe we can now open a new chapter in our partnership.
There'll be 2 routes for goods entering Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK, a green route with minimal checks for goods which will stay in Northern Ireland, and a red route with full declarations for goods which may continue into the Irish Republic and so into the EU.
And that's our look at news around the globe today. Stay with us. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Small group of protesters oppose British families' reparations gesture. Groundbreaking ceremony for Hengshang Group Hotel project marred by protests. Grenada's Jefferson Ramirez secures American Idol golden ticket. And in around the globe, in the region, Barbados to export packaged sugar to the United States. And in international news, U.S. agency says COVID likely emerged from China lab leak. In sports, Grenada's female volleyball team places second, and Grenada and Barbados draw in all 3 international friendlies. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat broadcast will air at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.td or on GBN Television Facebook page or YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. We'll see you again. Good night.